What is going on? Oh my goodness. So I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but it seems that white nationalism has been infiltrated by brown people.
What?
As crazy as that may sound, right? I'm hearing what I'm saying and I'm like, I don't believe it, but that seems to be the case, right? Most recently, we had Nikki Haley's son, okay? He's on an interview with Tucker Carlson. And he's talking about, immigration. I don't even know where to begin. No naturalized citizen should be able to run for office. And, these foreign students, we got to be taking care of our own.
And there's so many different aspects to immigration that it's not just the migration part of it, but a lot of other things that are just out of control.
Like what?
So naturalized citizens should not be able to hold public office. We need to stop and limit the amount of foreign students that are coming into our universities. Some of them are spies, by the way, for foreign governments. But it's also just we should put our kids first.
Yes.
And I'm watching this and I'm thinking, is he crazy? Right? Like, for those of you who don't know, he is the son of an immigrant. Nikki Haley, that's not even her real name. Her real name is like Nimrata Randhawa. Okay, that's her real name, bruh. Like, she came here. The only reason she is a citizen is via birthright citizenship. Something that was done for the slaves, the Black American slaves at the time. Yeah, that's how she became a citizen. Her parents weren't even citizens at the time of her birth. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying? And we have this Indian man, this Indian kid talking about, the foreigner students. Fool, you are the foreigner student. What are we talking about? This is crazy.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Do you understand how delusional you have to be talking like this, right? Talking about immigration. Like, the only reason you are here is because of immigration.
Damn.
Then we go, right, Vivek Ramaswamy and him talking about immigration. Now, he got his wake-up call pretty recent. So his tune has definitely changed. He got his wake-up call when it came to Doge. He was talking about, listen, the white mediocrity is destroying the country. And they're like, what? Get your Indian self out of here. And they kicked him out real fast, okay? Because when it was brought up in an interview with him, he was like, well, we're all, birthright citizens. Well, that's what we're all are. It's like.
So your father is not a citizen of the United States?
He's not.
Okay.
Beta!
And your mother, when did your mom take the citizenship test? Was it before or after you were born?
After I was born.
Beta!
So you gained citizenship through birthright then?
Well, but you gain citizenship through birthright citizenship in that sense too, right?
Beta!
You and I are not the same. All right? You're not the same. And then when they try and tap dance for the white nationalists and for the racists, I'm like, do you think that because you're tap dancing for them, that they view you as one of them?
You're delusional.
Another person, right? Amru Foudl, the dude, right? That guy. Also, Myron Gaines, whatever. He got his wake-up call, even though he refuses to accept it. But there was a white guy who was like, yo, this is why I don't team up with brown people.
Myron, you were in MySpace the other day, and I said, you're doing a great job calling out these Jews, but, if we take this country back, we want it for white folks, and would you go home? And you said, I was born here, and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country.
Damn!
It's wild seeing this, even on Twitter. So Twitter, if you guys aren't aware, Twitter had a policy that they were implementing where you could check someone's account and see where their account is based. Well, guess what? All of these white nationalist accounts, all of them were like either from, Nigeria, they were from India, it was everywhere but America. So we're seeing all of this, white Aryan brotherhood. And it's an Indian person, in Pakistan or something. And I'm just like, what? What?
How do you do, fellow kids?
What? Right? It's wild to see. Now, my thought is that they're just doing that to get a paycheck, right? Because they're essentially exploiting the white ignorance. That's what they're doing. And this is something I brought before, where I knew of a person who hated Trump, but during like his campaign when he was running in 2016, the last one, he was selling MAGA shirts. This was a person that despised Trump, but was collecting like monies, bruh. Collecting monies off of selling MAGA merchandise. It like blew my mind, bro. I couldn't believe it. And that's what we're witnessing. So I assume that's exactly what they're doing. They're generating, rage baiting or, pandering to these ignorants. they're not white themselves. They don't even live in the States, but I guess X is paying them, right? Based off of clicks, based off of likes, based off of engagement. So they're like, hey, it's a win-win.
Isn't it true that you're really an Indian?
By the many arms of Vishnu, I swear it is a lie.
But most notably would be, the leader of like the white nationalism right now would be, I would argue, it would be Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, basically a Mexican, right? A half Mexican. And
you're saying you're a white supremacist? I'm not a white supremacist. I'm Mexican. My last name's Fuentes. I know. I kind of a white supremacist. I saw that.
Beta.
It's just it's wild to see. I'm like, all these white nationalists. Is there one white person behind these accounts? Like, is there anyone who is not not I don't know, Indian, Pakistan, Mexican? Is there just a white dude who's like, hey, I'm for white people? It's wild to see, because now you have Nick Fuentes who's talking about, hey, I'll team up with anyone, all right? I think we should have health care. I think we should be for American people. Okay, I'll work with Ram Dami. I'll work with these people. I'll work with the left.
Populist Republicans and populist Democrats that just solve problems. Just solve problems for Americans. And by the way, I am willing to compromise with the left, 100%.
He's got to be listening to what I've been saying, because he even talks about white ignorance. Because someone was asking him, hey, should we have a literacy test when it comes to voting? He was like, no, because it's the ignorants who are holding this country together.
Thinking the problem is like uninformed people are voting. Uninformed people are the only thing keeping the country going.
He's out of line, but he's right.
The 20% of people that could find Iraq on a map are all liberals, okay?
Because as I've said before, the majority of the Republican Party are low IQ, white ignorants. It just is what it is. That live in rural areas, right? Fly over states. And they're just, they're just being propagandized to.
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
They think, oh, Trump's got, helping me out. Nikki Haley gonna vote, she gonna help me out. And it's like, bro, these people don't even live in your neighborhood, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're on SNAP benefits, and they got you thinking that you getting kicked off your benefits, you paying more for groceries, you not having health care is a win because black crime in Chicago. Damn. It's interesting to see, because he's saying, hey, we need to do something for the American people. I'm more than happy to let in a group of people, to let in people and to rethink some of our strategies. And he even mentions, marginalized groups.
That's why I said we need to rethink and realign our politics based on what actually matters. And on the right, we can work together with the left. Maybe we have to let go of some of the cruelty and abuse directed at some of the marginalized communities on their side. It's true. There are marginal people. What else would you call a racial minority?
Now, that turned off a lot of white ignorance. That turned off a lot of white nationalists, marginalized group. What you talking about? And the irony is now they're attacking Fuentes, bro. They're attacking Nick. This dude, I forgot his name, Arval, whatever. So the white guy who's like building up the city in Arkansas for white people, bruh. The comedy about that is that this dude was making adult content with his, believe now ex-wife. He was making adult content, and apparently he's used that money to now fund this Arkansas all-white neighborhood. I don't know what to tell you, man. They keep on talking about degeneracy, and they the ones that create it. They keep on talking about, violence, and they're the authors of it. It's fascinating. As I go on to say time and time again, every accusation is nothing more than a confession for these people. It just is what it is, a lineage of evil. So he's doing all of this and he's calling out Nick Fuentes. He's like, hey, he's taking his position. He doesn't care about white identitarianism anymore. And we got to do this for white people. I'm just like, bruh, y'all got to figure out what's going on, man. Y'all got a serious problem because it's literally the Star Wars meme, okay? Where he's like at white race savior. And he's like, oh, you seem to be a bit browner than I expected. Bro, they gonna have a white community, right? And it's just gonna be nothing but Indian people. It's gonna be Indian people, Mexicans, bunch of black people. It's hysterical, man. It's really hysterical. I don't know, man, because I think my personal opinion when it comes to Fuentes and his position, I think at the end of the day, he knows he'll turn on him. And, it's what Green Goblin says.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
Because that's exactly what's going to happen to him. Because he's not fully Aryan. He's not fully white to them, okay? So when he goes and says something they don't like, they're going to point that out. Hey, you're half Mexican. Like his sister is Mexican. She looks Latina. She's with a Latina dude, like as her boyfriend. Like that's going to come up. When he says something that these racists don't like, that's going to come up and they're going to crucify him for that. Like you're not really even white. That's why you're talking like that. Okay. Because in all honesty, he's correct. Genuinely, he's correct. They will attack him. He won't be a part of the club. They'll allow him to create this club and then he'll be ostracized from the club because they'll be like, hey, you Mexican. Your bloodline isn't even really pure. It is amazing. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know what the either or is here, to be honest with you, because we're literally seeing that a good swath of these accounts aren't based in America, okay? It's India, it's Asia, Pakistan, Nigeria, and I don't know what to tell you. They're just getting you, bro. They're exploiting your racism for a profit. And I don't know, man. It's insane to see. It's truly insane to see. And that's why they turned it off. Elon turned it off real quick. If you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Thursday through Saturday, Disagreement Day. Number on the screen, you call me, duke it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe. And all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. Nikki Haley gonna vote, she gonna help me out.